everybody, LuLaRoe Kendra Pratt here. If you have not watched any of my YouTube videos before this, just a quick little recap. I signed up with LuLaRoe December 30th of 2015. I got my inventory mid-January and I have been selling ever since then. It has been a crazy wild ride. So I hit trainer in April. I hit coach in June. I went to my very first convention in July. And I was just asked to present at the Dallas Inspire this September. So it has been an amazing journey. For those of you who have been watching me, the hair is brown again. I know I always got to talk about the hair. So it's got a little bit of like a blonde highlight to it, you know. Got a bit of a bang going on. Decided to do that, switch it up a little bit, have a little fun with it. So anyway, and this massive thing behind me is my hashtag because of LuLaRoe. If you have watched my previous broadcasts, this is it. So when I wanted to start selling LuLaRoe, I told my husband I did, and he said, no way, that's absolutely crazy. And then I came back to him and said, but I really think I can do this. I really think that this is going to be something amazing for our family. I said, you know what, babe, in like 4 months, I might be able to take over our car payment, which is $344.75 a month. I might be able to take over our car payment. How awesome would that be? And I was like super excited about that. When I started selling and got my first bonus check, he was like, oh, you should buy me a golf simulator. I'm like, who has a golf simulator? Like, seriously, in their house? Like, who has a golf simulator? That's not real. You're never getting a golf simulator. Just forget about it. And he's like, well, how much would you have to make for me to get a golf simulator? I'm like, I was like 2 months into selling at this point. I'm like, how about this? When I make coach, you can get a golf simulator. Well, guess what happened? I hit coach. He reminded me that I said that he could get a golf simulator. So that's what I bought my husband. Ta-da! And what's really cool is earlier he had on a TV show for Alex on there. So we're watching Super Y on this ginormous thing. I was like, that's not excessive at all. Not excessive at all. So it was pretty awesome. So anyway, I have been selling 8 full months at this point. And June and July were a little bit slow. And I have heard J months are bad in retail. So it was for me. My sales were a little bit slower, but I really wasn't pushing it either. Had I really tried, I probably could have gotten more in sales than I did June and July. Let's just be honest. And that's true for everyone. It's true for everyone. But in August, I really kicked it into gear. Did $23,000 in sales for August. Super proud of myself for that. I worked very hard. My goal all month was $20,000, and I actually broke through that and hit $23,000. So I had a lot to share with my team about things you can do, activities you can do to increase your sales. And I showed them exactly, I pulled up a calendar of August and plugged in my sales numbers for every day. And I showed them exactly what I sold on every day and how I sold it, which platform I was on. Was I in my Facebook group? Was I in Periscope? Did I have an open house pop-up? What was I doing to make those numbers? So you're watching this video for probably one of 3 reasons. Number 1, you're already a consultant and you're wanting to just look on YouTube and learn some more information. Number 2, you've signed on to be a consultant, you're in the queue, you're patiently waiting, and you are just like an information sponge. You are a learn-it-all, which is awesome. And number 3, you are a LuLaRoe addict, or you've seen the opportunity of LuLaRoe and you're just, you know, asking lots of questions about it, getting more information, deciding if maybe this is something for you or not. If you are that 3rd person and you would like to join my team, send me a private message, Kendra Pratt, on Facebook. If you are in the queue, make sure you're getting yourself to Inspire trainings. If you don't know when one is going to be local to you, make sure you're asking your sponsor. If you are within 5 hours of an Inspire, get there. Drive there, fly there, get there, do whatever it takes. It will change your business. It changes your perspective on the company and on the culture, and it really motivates you to do well in your business. If you're already selling LuLaRoe and you've come on here for some more information, I would highly encourage you to get a hold of your upline. If your sponsor's just not doing it for you, or they're not available, or whatever it is, keep reaching up until you find somebody that you click with and that who's willing to help you and get you the information that you need. Find out who your upline trainer is. Find out who your upline coach is. Find out who your upline mentor is. Send them all a message. Say hello. Let them know that you're in their downline and that you're struggling a little bit, because trust me, they want to know. They want to be able to connect you with people who are going to be able to help you. So I have had some questions on how many pieces of inventory I carry. I'm sitting at right around 1,800 to 2,000 pieces right now, depending on the week and depending how well Carly's are selling. For the month of August, I sold 222 Carly's, so that's definitely the top seller right now. It's an amazing swing dress. If you haven't tried one yet, make sure you get your hands on one and try it. It's absolutely amazing, and it's gorgeous. And you can put a little belt on it and wear it with some boots and some leggings for fall. Anyway, I'm super excited about wearing my Carly in the fall. So to be able to build up your inventory to that level, here's my little nugget for this video. You need to make sure that you are ordering at least 3 times a week. So let's say bare minimum, you're doing 3 parties a week. Do not consider those 3 parties done until you've placed an order. So you go to do your pop-up, you have your pop-up, you get home, you figure out how many you sold, what you want to build your inventory up to, and you place an order. And then your party's done. If you're doing 4 to 6 parties a week, you need to be ordering at least 3 times a week. So like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule seems to be really good. You will get more of a variety. You'll have less chance of duplicates because they only have so many prints in a bin for the day. So if you order, let's say you're adding a style. Let's say you're adding a classic tee. It's a wonderful thing that I'm wearing today. You're adding the classic tee. You go in and you order 10 in each size of the classic tees. You're going to get duplicates. You're going to get a lot of duplicates. I recommend ordering no more than 5 in each size, and personally I don't order any more than 3 in each size each time I order. So what does that mean? That means you're going to be placing multiple orders over the course of a week, maybe a week or 2, to be able to get your style up to par. So I don't recommend launching a new style until you've got at least, I used to say 4 to 5, now I'm leaning more toward 6 to 7, maybe 8 in each size in that particular style. The reason being is you're going to get a false sense of how the item is selling if you don't have a variety and you're not offering your customers choices. So for example, I could add the classic tee and I could be like, you know what, Kendra Pratt said that I should only order 3 in each size when I place my order. So I go in, I order 3 extra smalls all the way up to 3 extra larges, and I get my shipment in. And then I hang them all up and I have an open house. And people come over and nobody is buying my classic tees. They're just sitting there. People are looking at them, but nobody's buying anything. So you're gonna think that the classic tees aren't a great seller, when in fact, if you had like 10 in those popular sizes, like the small, medium, larges, extra larges, and then you had like 6 or 7 in those fringe sizes, the extra small, 2X, 3X sizes, you probably would have seen bigger sales in those, because the more you have, the more you sell. You've probably heard people say that before. The more you have, the more you sell. That's because it's true. So if you only had those 3 styles, or those 3 prints in like a large, for example, and someone went up and saw those 3 prints and they're like, oh, only 3. Well, what's wrong with this style? Why doesn't she have a lot in this style? Nobody seems to be buying this. Or you would have 10 larges and they look and they're like, oh my gosh, look at all this variety. And she could look through all of them, and then she probably will end up picking one of those 3 that you had just because she had a choice. People love having options and love having choices. The last little quick thing I wanted to talk to you about today is Periscope. So if you want to use Periscope as a platform to sell on, this is one big thing. Please make sure that your location services is off before you go live for the first time. It's really easy to overlook, and I'll show you actually. Because the location services will make it so you're a red dot on a map, so people can actually go to a global map and they can tap on that red dot and they can see who's live in that area. When they go into your broadcast, they can actually zoom in to that map that's on there, and they can see within 300 yards of your location. They can also see what direction you're facing. There's a little pointer thing. So right down here, see how it says, precise location sharing off, precise location sharing on. That's it. That's the button. See how it's lit up and it's got that little circle coming out of it? make sure it does not, and it will say precise location sharing off. That is super, super important. Super duper important. And you're going to notice that you're going to have a lot less trolls in there, and you're not giving the world your precise location. You don't want everybody to know where you live. That's creepy. Anyway, make sure you've got that turned off. Rule number 1 of Periscope. I think that is it for me for today. I just wanted to pop on after selling for 8 full months and let you know where we're at. It's amazing. This company is so wonderful. It is blessing lives, blessing families, changing lives. I always mess it up and say blessing lives and changing families, but we like the families how they are. We're just going to bless them and change their lives for the better. But anyway, this is an amazing company. It's growing so fast, and it is so wonderful, all the things that it's doing for so many people. I am so blessed to be a part of it. It's really amazing. Thanks everybody for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe, because I try and get on here every month, even though sometimes it's a little in between there. If you're not following me on social media, my social media links are below. Make sure you join my Facebook group. Even if you're a consultant, come on in, see what I'm doing, take what you want, leave what you don't. I will share any tips, tricks, ideas that I have with everyone. There are no secrets. So anyway, everyone have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon. To the inspire, that's my puppy. Hi, puppy boy. Hi, puppy. That's Boone. Anyway. And what are you doing? You are lazy, but I love you.